Oh my God, you're dumb. I just saw your video. You dancing. You're
Here we go, bro. It's time for our Texas cannabis talk. You ready?
Yep.
Good morning, America.
Wakey, wakey, bakey, bakey.
Gonna go down to Texas. Talk a little Texas cannabis. Down in Texas, son. Around here in Texas.
Every time I drive through Texas,
You get pulled over?
No.
Oh, okay. Never
But
mind,
I
you're
think
white.
of that country song.
That was messed
If
up, but that was
you're
real.
going through hell, keep on moving.
Oh
Like
my
that's,
God.
I do not like driving in Texas. Oh my gosh, people are crazy.
No, seriously though, you get pulled over a lot in Texas.
Oh yeah, and
It's-
people will cut you off and flip you off when they're the ones that did the wrong thing. Like
I got pulled over a lot in Texas. And here's the thing is, I didn't violate any like traffic laws. I got pulled over twice just to routine traffic check.
Oh,
Like
Lord.
that used to be a thing there. And it's like, there's nothing routine if I haven't done anything wrong, you idiot. I've always argued that since before that was actually blatantly obvious to anyone else apparently. But yeah, I was just like, how can it be a routine traffic stop for you? What are you checking? I haven't done anything illegal. You're trying to check me. Trying to check me like a little buster. It ain't happening. No, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't agree with some places' laws that you could just stop somebody if they haven't done anything wrong. Like here, they can't even pull you over for not wearing your seatbelt. If they pull you over for something else, you will be ticketed for it though.
Right.
That's the only difference. But
Hey, I got out a speeding ticket with a seatbelt ticket. It was pretty awesome.
oh my God.
I did.
That's because you
I was like
like
going too.
that's because they came to the car and you're like, hey.
I did. I batted my
I
eyelashes
knew
and
it.
everything.
I knew it.
And I had just moved to Louisiana.
Oh, you used the
Well,
girl
I had
card.
just moved to Louisiana, and so I still had Colorado plates on my car. So I was like, I'm not from here, officer.
Well, there's a lot
Like, I
less
didn't
chick
know
cops, so
what
it's
the
harder
speed
to play
limit
that
was.
game, okay? But I will
It
tell
worked.
you, when I
I
have
got
been
a
pulled over by a female
$25
cop, I was like, hey.
I got a $25 seatbelt ticket instead of like a $200 speeding ticket. So
It didn't work though. Like she told me straight to my face. She was like, "Please don't flirt with me." She was like, "I'm gay." I was like, "Oh man," that was like just my luck. I finally get pulled over by a
I
chick
would
cop
have
and she's
loved to have
gay.
been a fly on the wall to see that one. I'm sorry, but
Thank God that was pre-body cam error
Yeah, for
and
real,
dash
right?
cam. Because now if the cops pull me over, don't worry about your body cam. I got a body cam too. We can be body cam buddies because I'm gonna record the whole damn thing. You never know. I'm being honest. Like 99% of my interactions with police have been perfectly fine. But it's that 1% that still bothers me. I be twitching at night in bed. Okay, that might be too far. For real. Texas, though. Let's get back to it. You got me off track, you jerk. No, I do want to tell you about some Texas legislation here. Check this out. It is time for the Morning Cannabis Report. And we take a look at a very red state politically that is shifting on cannabis. Has the green wave finally cracked the Bible Belt, considering that we've covered a story on Alabama? We've covered a story on now Texas. We are watching very closely what's going on in Louisiana and in places like Florida where they have this 10% you can't... You can vape 99% THC, just don't smoke any grass over 10. Just smoke Mexican brickweed. I don't get that. Like we're trying to help keep Mexico's exportation business intact down in Florida. I don't get it. But anyway, so check this out. Cannabis decriminalization efforts in the Lone Star State have cleared another hurdle in legislation. They've actually passed, of course, with minor amendments from the House Criminal Jurisprudence Committee, which is like their justice, with bipartisan vote of 5 for the bill and just 2 voting against it. So now it's going to move on to the next steps in legislation. It's like I tell people, this stuff moves like molasses in the winter. It's slow.
Yeah.
But it happens. And things do happen and things do move. I'm just really surprised that some of the stories we've covered of late have really been geared or shifted or spoken word, son. No, but seriously spoken on about places where I thought the red wall, as we'll call it, would block the green wave. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But apparently it's not, which is I'm okay with.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I have to look at the circumstances of this House Bill 63, which would reduce criminal penalties for low-level marijuana possession, allowing a person carrying cannabis to receive 2 civil penalties before facing a misdemeanor charge. Now, it's not all you'd hope for, but it's definitely a big step in a direction I didn't think Texas was prepared to make.
Right.
There are candidates that say that they're going to legalize weed nationally and pot. There's even one candidate that goes as far as to say that he will pardon all nonviolent pot offenses. Now, remember, he's a president. It would only work for federal charges. But still, there's some people out there that can't get a job because they got a federal class 6 felony for an ounce of pot because it was who stopped him or who, was a federal agent at the time,
Yeah, yeah.
Most of those people got pounds, though. I'm not going to lie to you. But if you didn't do nothing wrong, I don't think you should be... I'm not... There's nothing... If you serve 15, 20 years, there's no reason why you should be serving a life sentence over pot. It seems irrational to me.
Yeah.
It seems...
Unless you're exporting or something, it's dumb. It's blazing.
Exporting out the country?
Yeah.
I'm down with that. No slang. She's like, you can't.
Oh, cool. My friend here, she said, I'd love to have you on our Alaskan podcast.
What? I'm down.
We're down.
You guys flying us up, or are we just doing it over the phone?
I love her name, too. Keeping it classy.
Oh,
Instead
shit.
of keeping it classy, keeping it classy. That's awesome. I love your name on here. I'll be right back, guys. Use the restroom now.
Hold on, guys. I'm looking for something. Perfect. That's the gem. Boom. That did it right there, guys. Summer nights, Little Rob. Feeling all right in my warm neighborhood tonight. Alright, I need this. Shatter Batter commercial.